everyone, I hope you are in a really good condition right now. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Musyarifah Khoirunnissa. I am a student in University State of Yogyakarta. I am in English Literature Department, and today I would like to show you my analysis on why Call Me By Your Name is a novel-based movie adaptation that is essential and effective. So, Call Me By Your Name is a 2007 coming-of-age book that was written by the New York best-selling author Andre Asman. Due to its popularity for bringing such a story about the love of the man, later this novel being remade into a film version directed by Luca Guadagnino. The story itself, in brief, is about a 17-year-old teenager named Elio who is attracted to his father's graduate student that is 7 years older than him. After growing feelings for Oliver, Elio started to realize about his sexual orientation and tried to overcome with it. There are a few themes of this novel. The first one is identity. Elio considered his and Oliver's identity of being Jews as an attraction that made them linked to each other. The second one is the pain of love. Because their circumstances, I think it is difficult for them to sustain their relationship. The third one is coming of age. Despite the age gaps between Elio and Oliver, Elio is a mature. His first serious relationship not only bring experience, but also maturing and coming of age. The last one is intimacy. The story talks not only about sexual desire and lust, but also about the intimacy and closeness of two lovers. Since I have done introducing and explaining the novel in brief, for now, I want to comparing and contrasting the differences between the novel and the film. The first differences that I want to talk about is the point of view. Novel Call Me By Your Name is written in first-person point of view which narrated by the main character, Elio. I think this point of view tells more because it is more personal and private, so there is none interrupting Elio's story. One of the few things that differentiate the novel and the movie version of Call Me By Your Name is the point of view. The movie is shot and narrated in third-person point of view, so Elio doesn't tell his own story in this movie. That's how the movie is able to show the whole story in a broader picture. The next difference is the setting. In Asman's book, the story took place in Bordighera, a village in northern Italy region of Liquida, since Elio's family is close to water, and their destination should be the seaside. While in the adaptation, Guadagnino decided to change the setting into Crema, Italy, in a house with 17th century design. Their destination in the movie version is in a cold river, not a seaside. There are also some differences in the plot and the casing. In the book version, it started with the author Elio reminiscing his old story when he was a teenager and narrated it with comparative timeline from the beginning until his separation and reunion with Oliver. Different from the book version, the movie begins with young Elio who is finally met Oliver and growing feelings for him from time to time until he realizes about his sexual orientation. The scene about Peach is one of the key scenes in both versions. In the novel version, Oliver dared to eat the peach where Elio has ejaculated to while staring at him intensely, and that is what makes Elio think that it was intimate that even lovemaking wouldn't go that far. And it can be seen that in the movie, Oliver doesn't dare to eat the peach. I think the book's version shouldn't be removed because it is one of the key scenes that shows the intimacy. The book version and the movie version has different ending story. In the end of the novel, the story ends 20 years after the romance. Elio meets Oliver again when his father died, and they are reflect on their past, even though they are aware that they will never be back again like back then. In the other hand, the movie ends soon, with Oliver's departure to America, when later he let the family know that he is married to a woman. What are able to make an adaptation from a novel effective? For me, there are a few things that can make an adaptation effective. The first one is visualization. Visualization that bears more details than the book will make the adaptation more realistic and picture the story into more acceptable and eye-pleasing. The second one is the better setting. Better setting that was chosen to shoot the film makes the adaptation essential. Some setting of books doesn't fit to shoot. That's why setting choice is the key into a great adaptation. The next one is the performance of the actor. Great actors that can make the characters live is also what makes an adaptation effective. Their performance is the most important thing of an adaptation. Next, there is back sound and soundtrack. Big sound and soundtrack add certain atmosphere that helps the movie show its emotion to be clear. And the last one, the accuracy. The accuracy between the novel and adaptation should be similar. So, was the adaptation of Call Me By Your Name is effective? The answer is yes. I think the adaptation of Call Me By Your Name novel by Andrea Azman is pretty successful and effective. The director, Guadagnino, successfully turned the novel into a movie with accurate story from the novel, even though a few things are added and reduced. The actors, Timothy and Armie, also succeed to visualize Elio and Oliver. Their chemistry is top tier and creates such depth of emotion. Later, this adaptation nominated for 4 Oscars due to its major hit. However, despite the fact that this movie is a bit erotic, I think I can recommend this movie for those who's curious or wanted to watch a movie about the love story of the man or about the first love. I cannot rate this movie as a 10 because I think it is a bit unacceptable since Elio was minor and Oliver is a grown-up man. But still, this movie is pretty recommended and a great adaptation to watch. Thank you for watching. See you next time.